of my podcast today. I'll be talking about over the weekend for the NBL. The Wildcats just won against the New Zealand Breakers, 102 to 108. The Breakers had it in there, but we put it in there without Alex Sard and Corey Webster because they had soreness in their leg. Hopefully they can get back in their fitness this week against the Phoenix, because we need them both back on their feet again. And Bryce Cotton, as always, one of the best imports ever. If he can achieve this as much as he's done the last 3 seasons, he scored 31 points in the game against the Breakers. He's got 3 rebounds and 3 assists against the New Zealand Breakers. We don't ever win against the New Zealand Breakers. We always lose. If it's a regular season or a pre-season game, we always lose against them. So we had to win that one to make our top 2 finals hopes alive, because there's not many games left. We've only got 5 games at home and probably at least maybe 3 games away. We need to win possibly all of our home and away games so we can finish on top and let Melbourne lose the rest of the remaining season, so we can clinch that top spot with our coach John Riley. We've had for the last 3 seasons. We've tried to make finals at one season with him for the first time, but didn't work. But we were very close because we played against the Phoenix and we lost by 3 points, and that was a do or die to win for us to make final spot. So now we go into 2024. Hopefully we can get ourselves back there with full energy this week. I'll be there at the training this Thursday to watch to see if Alex Sard and Corey Webster pulls up from the injuries from Sunday's game against the Breakers. That was on forecast on TV on Peach. I got to watch it all. We started off slow. I don't know why we started off slow, because we normally started off really fast in our first quarters, but we've been slow and steady. But we need to be on the case of winning really strong and actually start really strong, because against the Phoenix we need to put Bryce Cotton on against Mitch Creek, because he won over the last weekend as well, and he's firing up really, really good to be a contender for MVP, and we need to stop him as well. And the best guy to stop him, the only one that can stop him as much as Jesse and all that can do, is Bryce Cotton, because he's a 3-time MVP, he's a 3-time champion, soon he could be a 4-time champion. The first import has never done that before, to go 4 champions and 4 MVPs, and he could win the advanced MVP for the 2nd time since 2021, and we could possibly win our 11th championship the way we're going if we can keep that performance going, John Riley. We need that performance going really smoothly and stop doing this slow start game of what we always do every season we do with you. If we can do it as fast as we can do it and have those guys that we have, our starting 5, Christian Doolittle as the most player, but he needs to stop getting Bryce Cotton's way by trying not get him to not win the MVP. But we need Bryce to be at the 100% sure for us to win this championship. There's no way if we don't have him and Doolittle on the team, and the West and the 2 brothers from New Zealand be there on that team, or Alex Sard, we won't be where we are on second ladder. And the other question is that I'll be at the training this Thursday, watching them as well this week, this Thursday, and I'll see how the boys will go and see how we can change things up from Sunday's game to we can be a real contender, because we are looking really good now since we won the Sydney Kings, last year's champions, and now we've won the Breakers, and we could have won more games, but we couldn't get the job done because of the slack of the quarters that we've done, and we've been really slow for the beginning of the season, and now we've proved ourselves we can be contenders of the championship this year. So let's keep this up, boys, and let's hopefully no more injuries until we can win this championship at home, and let's make this town and this city proud of what we are, of strong as one. Thank you very much for listening.